Kia ora, good morning everyone. I can't believe it, I'm actually getting quite good at this now with all this live broadcasting I'm doing. I'm actually getting there on time. So good morning to everyone. I'm just going to wait till I see a few names appear, a few thumbs up or love signs, oh, here we go, and they're starting to arrive. Good morning everyone. Look at that, wow. Hey KJ, hey Anne. Hey guys, starting to recognise you all now without seeing your names come up. So wonderful to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Kia ora Claire. Good morning. Jackie. Good morning. Nicole Lavelle. Hey. Bonjour in Canada. Hey Nicole. Nice to see you. Hope our Indigenous family are doing well over in Canada. Well, kia ora tātou. Good morning everyone. It's great to be with you again. Woken up to a whole bunch of information that's been sent through to me, and as ever it amazes me that we live in a country where freedom is really being threatened. It's almost like some kind of nightmare, isn't it? But I want to thank you all very, very from the bottom of my heart for helping me on this journey to build. Well, actually it was already built, the movement was already there. I'm just the guy facilitating it, and it's a real pleasure. It's a humble honour to be the face of this movement. What are we fighting for? What is this movement about? This is about freedoms. It's about our rights inside of Parliament, so that and any government will work for its people. The entire system is not set up to protect us as Kiwis, and there's lots of loopholes in it that I'm learning about. I've had some amazing people over the last few days sit me down and really walk me through the constitutional issues that affect every one of us. And this is how Jacinda is able to do the things that she's doing, because they know the mechanics inside out and they know how to circumnavigate them, and that's the problem. So what I want to do, guys, I want to welcome you all to the New Zealand Public Party again. This is your voice, it's your power, and it's your party. This is not my party, this is all of our party, your party, the public's party. One of the key differences about us, and I laugh at myself because I'm starting to sound more and more like a politician, aren't I? But it is true to say that the difference about us is that this has started from you, the people. As you know, I started broadcasting 6 weeks ago information about what we're dealing with here, with international treaties and agreements that this government is signing us up to, that if fully implemented will destroy every aspect of our free Kiwi lives, and we just cannot and will not stand for that. So family, this is about working together. There are a lot of, good morning Kelly in the South Island, there are a lot of people that are contacting me across New Zealand sharing the same concerns that we have, because we know that if we don't have our freedoms and our rights guaranteed and protected, number one, if we don't protect those and guarantee those, we don't have anything else, because we'll lose our economic freedom, we will lose our environmental freedom, we'll lose our health freedom, and it just goes on and on and on. So you might be able to hear my sheep in the background. This is as real as it gets. I've got some sheep in the background, I've got a cat at my foot meowing, and that's just real, isn't it? But these are the things that we love about New Zealand, that we are all real. There's nothing pretentious about this. This is real. It's all of us together on the same waka and working together. Okay, so tonight is the Northland New Zealand Public Party meeting at the Whangārei Cruising Club in town. Starts at 7, and I'm saying 7 till 8, but it could go a little bit longer than that. But it's really important that you come in if you're in Northland, so that we can talk about everything. I can present updates to you in person. Also explain what the New Zealand Public Party is about, and I think that, and also answer questions that you're going to ask, and really cover it off so that we all know what we're doing. You'll see that we've got our What We Stand For page up on the New Zealand Public Party website. That is, and my apologies for yesterday. Golly, I had a dumb moment yesterday when I was announcing the website. Our website is www.nzpp.org.nz. So my apologies to all of you that tried to get on there to sign on. I got that wrong, so my apologies for that. Okay, so where was I? Okay, tonight, 7 o'clock at the Whangārei Cruising Club, in Whangārei. The New Zealand Public Party is meeting all of the local supporters in Northland, and we are going to forge a plan together. It's going to be a plan based on how we're going to operate in Te Tai Tokiro in Northland, and it's also going to reflect our national strategic approach as well. I just want to congratulate a lot of people from other parties that are coming over to us. And that's not to be condescending, because, you know, this is a new thing. The New Zealand Public Party was only launched a few days ago, last Thursday, so a few days ago. Our website went live on Saturday night, or sorry, I think it may have been Sunday, and already we're only a handful of sign-ons away from having our full registration. So as you know, or if you don't know already, we need 500 people to be signed up on our membership list. And what all the other political parties are telling me, they've never ever seen such a rapid so what we're dealing with from as far as what the other parties are telling me is something that they've never seen before, which is a massive movement coming behind the New Zealand Public Party. And we're getting people getting in touch with us from other parties saying, look, we're coming over to you guys because we think we'll get the central concern dealt with, which is our freedoms issues and rights. And they are so central. We've got great policies that we've developed and developing that are on what we stand for on that page. But they're expertly put together. These are people that are worried about our sovereignty and our freedom. Excuse me, guys. You think someone would notice that I'm speaking live? But anyway, these policies that we've developed, they're your policies and they're our policies together, and they've been developed by people that are absolutely concerned about our sovereignty. So we need to make sure that we discuss these with you, because as I said yesterday in yesterday's broadcast, this is about all of us making sure that this mandate stays with the people. It's not our mandate, it's everyone's mandate, it's your mandate. I just want to touch on a couple of our pillar policies of what we stand for. Number one is freedoms and rights. So that's about getting us into Parliament to make sure that we are the public watchdog within the halls of power, that we keep any government honest, but not only that we blow the lid on anything that we see that we don't like, because that's not what's happening. And the biggest disappointment that I'm starting to realise is what a disservice almost all of these MPs in Parliament have done to the New Zealand public. And it's a matter of personal integrity as it is about party integrity. So our number one thing is freedoms and democracy, government accountability and transparency. Number two, the next one is economic protection and freedom, because we are heading down a dark rabbit hole and we need to know how to climb back out of it. If we don't know how to do that, and we have practical ways of getting our businesses protected, getting them growing and getting our productivity up, then we're not going to get out of this, and our grandchildren's grandchildren, our mokopuna, will be the ones in debt and potentially in slavery to that debt. So we don't want that for them. So we need to have sound principles and know how to do that. What we don't need, and I say this again and again, we don't need career bureaucrats, and we don't need career politicians that have never built anything in their lives making these decisions alone and without accountability. So that's our second thing. Third one, environmental sovereignty, making sure that we don't have 1080 in our poison in our whenua in our land. You know, I remember when I was training in the army, in the back of Waiuru, we'd be on a stinking hot day marching at the back with our packs, and we see this beautiful crystal clear water that the first thing you'd want to do is fall on your knees and have a big gulp of it. And we would be told, don't you do that, you'd be charged if you have a drink of it. Why? Because it was poisoned. Okay, so we were miles in the back of nowhere and a beautiful stream and right in front of us, and we weren't allowed to drink it because it was poisoned. We need to fix that. We also need to address the 5G situation. Just goes on and on. All these things that have been imposed on us. We need to unpack that and really, really look into it and stop the poisoning, stop the radiation, and really protect all of our Kiwi citizens out there. The next one, of course, is medical and health protection and sovereignty. We need to guarantee ourselves that we have choice. Now, I'm not saying that if you want to have a vaccine, kei te pai, fine, that's fine. You make that decision, but please make it based on sound information about what vaccines are for a start. And I don't care what Dr. Lance O'Sullivan says, not one vaccine has been proven safe, not one. And you Google that, find it out, research everything I say for yourselves. Don't take my word for any of it. Check it out. But vaccines that they have dead babies, aborted fetus tissue in it. They have animal tissue in it. They have plant tissue in it. They have formaldehyde, thimerosal, and it just goes on and on. It's poisonous. But what we want to do is not just focus on that, but we want to focus on bringing in an equal recognition that health doesn't exist just at the end of a needle or the swallowing of a pill. It's much more than that. We might need those things, but we need to make sure that we have rights and freedoms to try alternative medicines, to try beautiful herbs and natural plants that will remedy our illnesses. We need to have access to them, because what's been threatened, especially for us Māori with our rongoa or natural plant remedies practices, what's coming down the pipeline is that pretty soon we're not going to be able to do that unless we have a permit that they approve, or the restrictions that they want to bring in that will prohibit us having that freedom to do that. So we need to make sure that we have health sovereignty as well. National sovereignty is important, because all of these things that we're talking about here are wrapped into that. If we don't have national sovereignty and protections, and this is what it's about, we're gonna lose everything. Okay, we're gonna lose everything. This is the most crucial election that we could ever think of. There's no second chances after this. Someone accused me of being fear-based. No, this is not fear. This is love. This is love for all of us as Kiwis, regardless of religion, regardless of race, regardless of creed, caring for our soil, caring for our beautiful country that God has given us, caring for our freedoms, our futures, and the right to live undisturbed, regardless of anything. All of us need to be safe. Public safety is important to us all, and we need to protect it. This is what it's about, and this is what the New Zealand Public Party is standing for. Now, just before I sign off, because I've got to get into town, I've got a big day preparing for tonight. I'm in Wellington tomorrow. Myself and a couple other people are flying down to Wellington. We're going to watch Sue Gray's presentation in Parliament around 5G, and also her work on 1080. And Sue Gray, as many of you will know, is the co-leader of the Outdoors Party, and we absolutely support her initiative to keep this government accountable through her legal expertise and her submission. So we're going to go down and support her. But tomorrow night, Wednesday night in Wellington, can I ask all of the Wellingtonians, Lorraine and all the others down there, I want to meet you all, and we want to get a game plan for Wellington. A lot of Wellingtonians have reached out to me, so please make sure that you get in touch with me. I'll announce it today, that we will have a meeting tomorrow night, and we will all come together as a whānau, as a family, and start working out some plans together. Thursday night, I'm in Napier. I'm in the Hawke's Bay, and so I'm going to post that later today, where we're going to have that. It's probably going to be at the Napier RSA. I'm an ex-soldier and feel right at home there, and apparently they allow meetings in there. So I'm just trying to get a confirmation that that's going to be okay. So all the Hawke's Bay whānau, as far north as Gisborne, Wairoa, or as south as as it goes, please make sure that you come in on Thursday night, and meet me, and let's put our heads together to work this through. All right, family, I'm really blown away with everything. This is all absorbing, all consuming, and what can you say? It's a journey and a half, but this is a fight that we've got to win. We've got to get in there and disrupt this entire system and unpack it all, deconstruct these systems that are against us, and rebuild them the way that we want to see them built. As New Zealanders, as Kiwis, all of us. I don't care if you got naturalised last week as a New Zealand citizen. You're as much as a Kiwi as I am today. Born and bred here, generations. We're all in this together, folks. So we need each other to do this. If you are members of other parties, please look at our policies and know that this is our number one concern, is freedoms and democracy, and these other pillars underneath it, because they all involve our freedom and protection of our sovereignty as Kiwis and as a nation. So that's enough for me, guys. Thanks very much for your love and support. Bless you all. Bless all our whānau in North America and Turtle Island that have been waving out to me. Nicole, have a great day. It'd be nice to meet you in Toronto sometime soon. And just want to wish everyone a safe day. Please spread the message that New Zealand Public Party is your voice, it's your power, and it's your party. Thanks, guys. God bless. Have a good one, and see you tonight in Whangārei. Kia ora.